welcome to Tikkun's Weekly Davar. This week's portion is Parsha Beshalach. It's fifth in the book of Exodus, book of Shmos. Story of the Jewish people crossing the Red Sea in Maine, and the song they sing afterwards. It carries on after that a little bit as well. And it's the first place really that we come across something that's going to be a theme throughout the rest of the Torah, and that is the Jewish people complaining. And we Jews in the desert seem to manage to complain about everything. Just whatever it was, we seem to complain about it. Be it the manna that tasted like anything, be it the water, be it the travelling, be it the coming into the land of Israel, whatever it was, we complained about it. And it's looked upon as a fundamental shortcoming of the Jewish people that later on eventually we're taken to task for. If you think about it, in this week's portion at least, it seems reasonable. The on the surface, it's you've got no water, you've got nothing to eat. It's reasonable to complain and say, look, we need to drink, we need to eat. We're starving to death over here. It's a fair point to make. If the Egyptian army is coming to face you, the mighty Egyptian army is coming and looking to hack you to pieces. That's what they're planning on doing. It's reasonable. You might be a bit concerned and say, look, we're not very happy about this. It's understandable. If you're at Helm's Deep facing Saruman's Uruk-hai, for those of you that have read Lord of the Rings, as you're standing there watching them come at you, ready to chop you up, I don't think you're going to feel that happy about it. The Jewish people, I think it's reasonable to say, look, we'd rather have died in our beds in Egypt as slaves than be chopped up to little pieces here in the desert. It's kind of understandable. I think the problem is not the fact that Jewish people respond in that way. I think it's the way they did it. And it's a question of how. And complaining is never really going to be appropriate. You can complaining is an excuse for doing nothing. You just end up doing nothing when you complain. Just moan, get frustrated, get upset. Really, what the Jewish people should have done in my mind was take responsibility. Yeah, you got no water, and point that out. But what can we do about that? Let's go look for some water. So you can find some somewhere. The Egyptians are coming. There's an army. Well, there's 2.5 million of us. We've got 600,000 able-bodied men. Perhaps we can organise something. Perhaps we can put up a fight. Do something about it. When you complain, you end up doing nothing. The trap of complaining is it leads you to blame, and it leads you to actually just staying in the same situation and just doing nothing about the place that you're in. The trick to me is to be able to identify a problem, identify a challenge that you're facing, and then work towards solving it. Don't complain. Don't get frustrated. We've all got problems in our lives. We're all facing challenges. We're all facing difficulties. Complaining is not a way to solve it. Complaining contributes towards the problem, not towards the solution. Instead of complaining and moaning, what we need to do is realize, as the rabbis tell us, B'shvili nev'olam, the world was created for me. The problems of this world, not just of my own problems, the problems of the world as a whole, are all mine to solve. By complaining about them, I push the responsibility elsewhere. By taking responsibility, I might just do something about it. I might just be able to make the changes that I'm looking for. Wish you Shabbat Shalom. If you're interested in finding more about Tikkun, please log on to our website, tikkun with 1k.co.uk. Thank you.